Louise Mitchell, played by Tilly Keeper, fled Walford with Lisa Fowler, Lucy Benjamin, after struggling to cope with the role she played in Keanu Taylor's, Danny Walters, death. However, while her father Phil Mitchell, Steve McFadden, serves a life prison sentence, will Louise be tragically murdered when the EastEnders dodgy dealer decides he no longer wants to spend his life behind bars? In 2020, Phil, Ben and Louise conspired to have Keanu murdered for fathering a child with Louise and Sharon Mitchell, Letitia Dean. However, EastEnders fans will know Martin Fowler, James By, who was blackmailed into carrying out the hit, didn't go through with it, and Keanu remains a free man. Since Louise's departure, Phil visited her in Portugal when Lisa was involved in a car accident. However, the mum-to-baby Peggy has remained away from the square during her father's prison stint. Read more. Phil was determined he wouldn't become a police informant despite facing a life prison sentence. Although he built a new life with Kat Slater, Jessie Wallace, and her 3 sons, Phil refused to turn his back on his business associates for fear of the repercussions. However, EastEnders viewers will know the dodgy dealer isn't enjoying his time in prison. While away, he's asked Kat to take care of his business and make things easier for him. This involved Kat looking after a package containing a gun until another associate collected the item. When Kat protested, Phil warned her his life could be made very difficult. But, if the Mitchell hardman's stint behind bars continues to be unpleasant, could he snap and change his mind about being an informant? Louise Mitchell actress Tilly has reportedly landed a new role in Netflix's big hit You. This news likely suggests the actress has no plans to return to the BBC soap anytime soon, and the project could be the beginning of a Hollywood career for the star. Will the BBC soap decide to kill off Louise in a plot involving Phil's release from prison? If the dodgy dealer decides to become an informant, his greatest fear may become true and one of his business associates could target his children. Will Phil turn his back on his criminal code, or will he spend the rest of his life in prison? Meanwhile, a source has addressed reports Tilly is joining Coronation Street star Dario Cote and Eve Austin, who played Tabitha Taylor Rudd in Emmerdale in You. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve McDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. A source told The Sun, this will come as a huge surprise to the millions of fans of the show around the world, who got used to the first 3 seasons being based in various locations in the US. The last thing they would have expected was for the next outing to move lock, stock and barrel across the Atlantic and feature a largely British cast. but the producers wanted to provide a fresh take on the show, though Joe will no doubt be going back to his dark deeds when he arrives in London. Express.co.uk has contacted a representative for Tilly for comment. EastEnders airs on BBC One Monday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m.